Hello and welcome back to another Original Voice Media podcast with me, Jamie, and...
Me, Jordan, of course, the other half of OV Media.
We've not done a podcast, just me and Jordan, in about 5 months now, since we started what we're doing. So thought I'd start with talking a little bit about what we've been up to and how we're feeling about it.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, I'm going to talk about it. Okay.
What have we been up to, Jay?
A lot of it's been with the OV Live stuff, the live recording sessions that we do at Big Dog Studios, which is, to be fair, by my surprise, I didn't think it was going to go that way. I kind of thought at the very start we're sending out the messages, it was going to go out towards more the corporate stuff, but the swing and the replies came from the music side.
Yeah.
And then, boom, 6 months of pretty much just doing music, really.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it though. I'm not saying this as a negative thing. I just didn't think it was going to happen. It's been mint though. I've really enjoyed what we've been doing.
Yeah, so we've kind of taken on music way more than anything else at the minute. Everything. If you look on our social medias when we post this, it's just going to be music.
Yeah, literally. It's just the introductions of OV Lives.
Yeah, OV Live, which is great. I've enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, it's been mint, yeah.
There's just not that much money in it.
Yeah, it's not.
So from a business point of view, it's not... I mean, how do you think it's going as a business?
As a business point of view, like it's gaining traction. Like people are coming to us now, which is mint. Like it's not so much we're having to email as much. Like that's still happening, of course, but it's more people are coming to us, like I say, which is great. It's gaining traction. We're getting good views on, like, I'm happy with the views on the reels. I'm happy with the progress of the views on YouTube. Yeah, it's just I didn't think it was going to go that way. But even with the talking more business side of things, there's growth in it, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we had a meeting the other day with Music Box, like that kind of growth within 6 months, like connecting with an event like that. Yeah. That'd be mint for us.
We've got Barnsley Live on Saturday.
Yeah. Doing little snippet like that, blow up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, this coming Saturday, by the time this goes out, this past Saturday, we would have shot Barnsley Live, where there's 180 artists.
I think it's 196 over like 28 pubs or something like that.
Jesus. And we're just turning up, shooting some photos, shooting some videos, chatting to some artists.
Yeah, there's 2-3 artists that we know there.
Yeah, so I think as things stands, there's Patchwork Dots,
that we're
T5,
going to see.
And Jordan Tucott.
Yeah, the other guy, yeah.
Proper Barnsley lineup.
It should be good though, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so I guess we're trying to keep this pod quite short. As you can see, we're sat by Agden Reservoir, chilling beautiful. In the sun.
It's beautiful.
Last night I stayed out in my van, had a dip this morning.
The sun's come out now.
The sun's come out, we've probably gone completely white on the camera.
Probably, yeah.
I think we should start asking some questions. We've both got each other a few questions. You've already answered 2 of mine.
Oh, sorry, mate.
So the first one was, how's OV Live going?
Nice, yeah.
What were your expectations at the start and what are they now? So I guess, what are your expectations from now?
Like before we started recording, like talking, do we push the music side a lot more, or do we try and still carry on getting corporate stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think we kind of bite the bullet with the music and do dive into that a bit more. Yeah. Still like keep open for doing more corporate stuff because we still do enjoy doing that. Do you know what I mean? But the music thing seems to be gaining traction, so why not ride it out and see where it goes with
Ride the wave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think from that will come other things as well. So musicians will go to events, we'll cover the events. Someone who runs a sport event might pick that up and be like, these guys do great work.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get them on the spots, and then you start covering corporate by doing what you enjoy.
I do think that's that's a good connection in that circle, into like getting another event going more corporate from that. Then I do think that's the next thing for OV Live, is like going more events. Not necessarily having our own event yet, but like going to like doing a Barnsley Live and doing that more of a regular thing for this summer and next.
Whilst getting paid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then do our own eventually.
So you wanna sponsor a festival?
Yeah,
or a stage?
I'd be sick that. Like, and having like Tramlines, I know, but Tramlines OV Live stage, or just an OV stage or whatever.
Yeah, or an OV festival.
Yeah, I'd be sick that one.
The Original Voice Festival.
We could start that though quite easily in Sheffield. Just get a few pubs on board.
Yeah, get Charlie King headlining.
yeah.
T5. We'll get Just
You
get
should
all-
do our introduction music. He's like our in-house act.
Yeah, Key 5, if you're listening, get some tunes over.
Key 5, yes.
Oh, he literally just messaged, hey man, so here's a rough plan of what we want to do for this video. That is so crazy.
Sweet.
Kid, this was not set up.
Nice, love that.
He literally just messaged. So Barnsley Live, what are you expecting to get from that?
I think networking is going to be a big outcome from it. Like, I think this is going to answer one of my questions. This is like one of the things that you said at the very start was key, and obviously like, yeah, I got it, but it's not until like I've like tasted it myself, do you know what I mean? Like, networking is like ridiculously well. Like, like Big Dog, for example, how many more people they've got going there for recording like albums and stuff just
you
from
build a
working
web.
with us. Like, it's sick like that. I think that's so stupidly good. Like, we've had an Australian perform on OV Live, mate. Like, that's ridiculous to
Shout
me.
out to
Like,
Maxo.
yeah, shout out to Maxo, man. What a geezer. Like,
Oh yeah, we've not even spoke about that. So we had Maxo's podcast should be out by the time this one's out. So go watch that because that's quite funny. We talked about, well, we were kind of drunk at that time, and we sat in a pub and just chatted shit to Maxo for a good 30 minutes.
It was your first solo podcast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've both done a solo podcast now.
Yeah, that'd be
We've
cool.
got lots of podcasts.
Yeah, we
don't know where this
is.
is. This could be the next. This could be number 3. This could be number 15.
Who knows?
Who
Let us know in
knows?
the comments.
You tell us. So have you got any questions that you want to work through?
Yeah. Okay. So I've kind of answered this myself. But when we started off the media agency, did you see it going towards more music, or how did you see it going? And are you surprised with how it's gone?
Yeah, I think by now we'd have more businesses on board. But I think we've started to realise that there's so much pre-planning to do before you start contacting these people.
Yeah.
And like trying to get people as clients. Like we went on a networking session last week and we couldn't.
You can if you don't look professional. If you want to look professional,
Yeah.
you can't. No, not yet. There's so much behind it. Yeah, you're right.
Like, it's really hard to pitch to businesses. Like we went in a florist and they just didn't want to hear it, did they?
No, yeah, there was
They're just
not
like,
about it.
we don't care. We just sell flowers. Like
Yeah.
there's no people don't see the growth side of it, I guess, of social media.
I think that's also our fault. We need to be more strategic a bit where we went. I think we just kind of went to where there's loads of small businesses, but they're not necessarily got the budget to go into marketing like that.
Yeah. So I guess like music, like it's cheaper for people, so they're more willing to do it. It's a creative aspect that people like jumping on. Like a lot of creatives like playing, like helping other creatives.
Yeah, 100%.
And I guess we've just hit it. We just hit the music side. I think you started messaging a bunch of musicians. From there, loads more musicians came to us.
Yeah.
We weren't necessarily talking to any corporate clients or anyone like that. So that's probably why we're predominantly doing music.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, we've just messaged more musicians.
But I don't mind it.
No, I've
quite
enjoyed the OV live sessions. They have been going very well.
Yeah.
They've been meant to record as well. Like just you said then, working with creatives. It's good fun. It's really good fun.
Yeah. So I've got a question for you.
Go for it. Oh, here we go.
So you quit your job recently,
Mm-hmm.
well, like a little bit last year,
Yeah.
and sort of jumped headfirst into this.
Yeah.
How have you found it? How have you found, one, working for yourself and realising that you can do it, and also 2, probably the shaky start that we've had?
The shaky start. That's a good way of putting that into it. I've got to say, for myself, I've loved it. Like, actually just doing it, it's been mint. By all means, I wish I had this steady income, of course. Like, that's the big dread. That's the thing that stays over my mind, of not being, oh shit, where's my next money coming in from?
Yeah.
Take that away. I know that's a big thing to take away, but other than that, every aspect's been mint. Apart from, I'll have to say this as well, is other people that work a 9 to 5 looking at me, is when I've like sat up in my attic all day working, and and then I'm gonna see like my mates or whoever, and they go, oh, what have you been doing? I go, work, like for like 18 hours for the last 6 days or whatever, and they go, oh, why? And they just don't understand it.
They don't understand that you actually do work.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I was whacking out edits on, was it Bank Holiday Sunday?
Yeah,
when everyone's out, wondering why you're not.
And no longer do I feel guilty about saying no to things like that.
Yeah.
I used to feel like used to a few months back feel guilty about saying like, oh no, I can't make that. Like I do feel like what's that word, FOMO, like of like fear of missing out of things, but like there's a bigger picture at the end of it for me. That's why I'm happy to sacrifice the now for later.
Yeah, exactly. I got. Do you want a fun question?
Oh, go on. Here we go.
I think we should both answer this. I've not actually thought about it. I just typed it down.
Okay.
So if Original Voice Media was a sandwich, what would it be and why?
If Original Voice Media was a sandwich, that's a solid question. That is. I think it's gonna be something like. There's not an English like classic sandwich, is there?
No.
Maybe like a New York style deli sandwich, like a pastrami type thing.
Really?
Obviously all vegan.
Vegan pastrami, no. We'd have one of each.
yeah, we'd have
bit
to.
of mustard.
You'd have like a half and half, like a Domino's pizza.
We'd have to.
We could have the same bread.
So, New York style sandwich.
Yeah, I love a good banging deli.
A banging deli.
Banging Barnsley. Got a bit of silence there. Okay, so how I asked you about how we've gone into more music and like with OV Lives is doing quite well, and I've like spoke about this. What do you want? How do you think we can level up OV Live and take it to the next level?
So OV Live's going really well at the minute. I mean, we're actually earning a little bit of money from it as well, which is quite nice.
Paying for our spoons.
Loads of compliments on the audio and the video side.
Very true, yeah.
I guess for us to level up, we have to start getting bigger acts, making it look better, making it sound better. I would get another net. We've got some really beautiful light nets, and we want one for the sidewall as well, basically.
Yeah.
But right now, like, it's going to be really tricky to get the bigger acts on, I feel, until we've got more out and they look and sound better.
Yeah. I get that. I do think it's more quantity at the minute. We've got a few good bands on, which are mint, and like especially with the local like Sheffield's network of musicians, people recognise them and go, oh sweet, and then they come on to get maybe the bigger acts on. It is upgrading or like somehow stepping up the actual videos themselves.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's if we got like, I don't know, some massive act on from Sheffield. I don't necessarily think it'd blow up, of course, but
yeah. I think in order for it to attract that sort of attention, people need to be coming to OV Live to get big.
Yeah.
Essentially, we turn it from small acts who are at that level between, the next step in their career.
Yeah.
And then doing an OV Live pushes that limit and just blows it up to way more people. At the minute, it's almost benefiting us more than the artists themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas we want it to massively benefit the artist. We want them to almost beg to come and do an OV Live.
That's exactly, yeah. Like, that's one thing as well I'm quite surprised with, like, we was talking to, Patchwork Dots about it, like, what they're going to do with what we give them when they come to record with us. Like, I'm surprised that a lot of bands haven't used it as much. Maybe they do further down the line, but P was like straight on the ball. Like, I want to use the 3 recordings as like a live EP and add it onto his album.
Has that been like your biggest shock? Just the sort of lack of push on the artist side?
No, because I get it's like from doing this, I very much understand it's their side thing at the minute that they're making try and make thing. This is our main thing, so they're not going to have the time or like whatever to do it on the side. So I get that, but it's maybe like they're getting 3 live recordings, banging videos from it, clips from that, reels from that, and nice videos, nice photos. That's an EP there, and then, do you know what I mean? Live EP there, boom, sell that.
Sell that out, whack that on Spotify.
Yeah.
Send them to the OV YouTube page where people see how good people are live performing.
Yeah.
Like,
easy.
I would love to, even if we do step into the business side a bit more, like the more corporate side of stuff, I would love to just keep the OV Lives running.
Oh yeah, I think that's a forever thing now, isn't it?
It's got to be. It's got to build it up. If in 5 years we look back at this podcast and we're like, oh shit, we've got, I don't know, Eminem on an OV Live.
I tell you what. So obviously when I'm like messaging musicians or the management and stuff, obviously like I do shoot for the stars sometimes. Like I've messaged who was it yesterday? bring me the horizon.
Yeah.
Like I messaged their management. I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're a Sheffield thing. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. You never know. All these
You never
sites just come banging on the door.
Yeah, but
eventually.
like from the management that we have messaged, like from the artists, like the bigger ones, like we've got replies from a few of them, and they've like give credit to like the audio and the visuals of the videos.
Yeah.
So like that's why it's like kind of contradiction to what we're saying. Like we need to upgrade that, but we are getting compliments on that. It's just like how can we there'll be an answer obviously out there. We're just not very.
Yeah. You have to balance it a lot with what other people want as well.
Yeah.
Like, it has to benefit absolutely everyone in that room. It has to benefit our producer, both of us. It has to benefit the band, and then whatever platform it's going on needs to benefit us.
Yeah.
So, I've got a few fun questions for you as well. But okay, this is a nice one.
Okay.
How important is it to you that Original Voice Media succeeds, and why?
Well, it's everything because it's. It's everything. Like because there's no other plan, there's no other solution, there's no other anything I want to do. It's like it might sound a bit stupid, this, but you know when you ask a kid like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
They want to be a whatever, and they'll go to college, they'll go to university, get a degree, and they'll try their hardest throughout their life to do it. I'm just doing that now at 27.
Hell yeah.
Like the end goal. I don't know if we spoke about this on the last podcast, but Portugal. That's the goal for us. Like,
so yeah, I mean, it's been like a massive goal just to live off grid for so long, and just be free. Like, what day is it today?
Thursday.
It
don't matter. We're recording. It's Thursday.
That's the beauty. This is the beauty of what I'm saying. Is we're out here at like 2-3 p.m. on a Thursday.
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah.
There's no one else here, and we can just sit by a reservoir in the shade.
Yeah.
But on a nice day, we can just come and sit here, and that's the greater good, essentially.
Yeah. I love
the greater good.
That's what I do love. Like I know that like some nights this week I'll be working, and next week I'll be working till late in the morning from early in the morning. But I love that though.
But it's your choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's more fun.
Yeah. And tell you what, I have found myself like more productive as well than I was previously when I worked for someone.
Is that because? Well, I mean, the motivation is you earn more money. The harder you work, the more money you earn.
By all means, that is the thing. So like, I come to like late at night and be like, oh right, I wanna play my games, I wanna watch Netflix or whatever, and I go no, because if I just message a few more people, or if I edit this so I don't have to do that tomorrow, then I can message people tomorrow instead. That always comes up in my head, and I go,
yeah.
Then I realise it's 2:00 in the morning. I go, oh, maybe I shouldn't be messaging people at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
But
That's the thing. Clients will message you at 2 a.m.
They do, yeah. They do.
Or 4 a.m. or like, you know.
Which I'm fine with, because then I can message straight away in the morning, which I do fucking love, because I'm up early messaging people.
I think that's the side that people don't see though, innit?
Yeah.
Last night I stayed at this beautiful reservoir in my van last night, and I forgot what I was saying, and it's gone.
You're beautiful of freedom that you stayed in.
And I was just chilling by myself. There's no one else out here.
Yeah.
And then I was just sat, like in my van doing work, and that's the side that people don't see.
No, yeah.
Is like I've had my fun. It's now 11 p.m.
We're still
working.
Exactly, yeah.
And my phone's buzzed whilst I've been asleep.
It gets me annoyed when I do find myself actually watching Netflix and stuff. I'm like, I feel guilty. I do that a lot. I feel guilty when I'm doing other things. Like, I could be doing this instead. I should be doing that instead.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. Because you've asked me a question then. It's not really a funny question. It's just a bit of a like one.
Hit me.
Yeah. If you could have a pint with someone dead or alive. Pint.
Sunderland.
Fuck off. With someone dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh,
that's a big question.
Oh.
Just to one person. Don't have to pick 3.
Pint. Trying to think of anyone who's like massively affected the world, but I can only think of bad people.
It's bad, that, isn't it? Like your brain goes.
I was like, who's massively affected the world? You know, Stalin, Hitler. Back in time, trying to think of like a big living legend and who would inspire me, like any cool explorers. Oh, what's his name? Who did? It was that French dude who explored loads.
Nice one. No idea. Not a
I think like an old pirate or someone who like, you know, someone who paved the way for modern day travel. You know, they're building boats, they're finding ways, and they're exploring, and they're just in the middle of nowhere before anyone else.
So you'd have a chat with Noah.
know where they are. Yeah. Like, please can I come on the boat and have a pint with you?
I've got me mate. There's two of us.
Oh God. Yeah. What about you?
Who would I have a pint with? I don't know. I should have really thought about that before I asked. I don't know. I think, I've always wondered from, like the classic like love songs, like I'm thinking like Ray Charles, Marvin Gaye and stuff like that. I'd love to have a chat with them and like
who hurt them.
Yeah. Who's the woman that did that to you? Or like what's the like you've created the most credible love songs of all time.
Do you know I want to meet?
I'd go Marvin Gaye. Go on, who?
I want to meet Jolene. Right. Dolly Parton, right? She's banging, right? Back in the day. Like, the fact that she's singing about someone stealing a man, Jolene must be a baddie.
Yeah, who's Jolene?
Who's Jolene? What did she do?
Oh, what happened to Jolene?
Yeah.
Dolly.
Yeah, isn't it? There's a reason.
You've got answers.
Oi, Dolly, I know you're watching this.
We've got questions for you. Wait, what time are we on? How long have we got? We've got 2 minutes left, mate.
Oh my God. What? Well, let's go so quick. Why does that go so quick? 2 minutes. All right. Short podcast today.
Yeah, apparently so. One quick question about Jamie, actually.
Go on.
Okay, what is Jamie's 1 year prediction for himself?
Oh, I had that exact question for you.
Oh, nice.
I said, what do you want to achieve in the next year?
Oh, okay. You answer first.
So next year, OV Live's bringing in regular money. We don't have to be there.
Ooh.
But it's still under our names.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd hire a videographer, hire a producer, take some money from it, but it's still the biggest thing. We own all the rights to it. That'd be great. We're shooting big, fun events. So we're shooting Glastonbury, things like that. We're shooting, World Cups, anything like that. Along those lines, we're doing stuff like that. And we have to do one job a month, and we just got regular money coming from everywhere else.
Yeah.
From the agency. Might be a bit too much in a year, but it's a big goal.
I think that's easily achievable. Not easily achievable, but doable, mate. And within a year, especially with the traction that OV Live's bringing in now, and like people's feedback on it. The only thing I'd separately for myself is I'd love to get into more like corporate stuff. Yeah. Just not like necessarily for the money, and not that. My mindset is all marketing. Yeah. I'd love to do a business like a marketing campaign and see the success behind it.
Oh, mate, we should do some fake ones.
Yeah, we should do. Yeah.
What's his name? The guy who does them. Schroeder. That's.
I know.
Who am I thinking? Daniel Schiffer. So Daniel Schiffer is an American Canadian guy, and mate, some of his stuff is impeccable.
Right. Like
impeccable. And if we can get more into his stuff, and we can just get a product sent to us, and then just film it, and we make 20, 30 grand from it, I'm happy.
Happy days. We should quickly go around Sheffield, find like a product that we fucking like of Sheffield.
100%. Hendo's.
We do Hendo's.
Hendo's concept advert and branding would be unbelievable.
Oh, we should so do that. We should actually plan that. Right.
That's a job for now.
Now. We need to go edit videos now, actually.
We need to go and edit videos. What a shame. Could just sit here and chat all day.
Yeah, we could.
But do you want to sign us out?
See you later.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Go follow us
says that on YouTube.
Go follow us on Instagram.
Oh, fucking hell.
Original Voice Media. Come say hi.
Come say hi, yeah, please. If you're in a band, drop us a DM as well.
Please.
Please, so saves me time.
But yeah, thanks for watching and listening. If you're listening, I think we got 2 on Spotify last time. Big up.
Oh, that's definitely my mum.
Thanks for watching and goodbye.
See you later.
Bye.
That was good though. That went very fast as well.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I hate this chair. If that's still recording.